Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, yet again. Alright, so now we are deeper into the Shadowlands. Oop, looks like there's someone fighting a Wookiee right here. And of course it's Mandalorians. And I guess we'll help, since you know that's the right thing to do.
Not this again!
Kilt, son. Strength gauntlets. Rah! Great Baka! Let this outsider be different than the slavers, I beg you. Can you heal my wounds? An attack from nowhere, please. I need to be healed, can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed. I am dying. Fine, here. I thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help again. My hunting party, all of them killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer the same. Can you tell me about your attackers? I've never seen their kind before, not even among the Zerka. You saw them, armored head to toe, yet blending in with the forest. They followed us for a long while. We found bodies to the southwest, and then again further south after the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. They fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. They would not attack until we had put our weapons away. They strike like cowards. I will look into it. I thank you. I will wait here. I am too weak to fight them again, but I refuse to leave the Shadowlands unless vengeance is sated. Please, if you kill them, I will reward you with whatever I can. They are not worthy of life. Look for them where the bodies of my fellows are. They will only attack you if you are not armed, the cowards. Alright, so we have to deal with some Mandalorians that will only attack if we are unarmed. So alright, we can try and do that now. Let's take off all of our weapons and give Jolie strength gauntlets. Oh, wow, I can upgrade HK's armor by like a ton. Alright. I think that's it. Here I see bodies to the south. Could this be the location? Hey, what do you know? Well, that was easy. Now let's put our weapons back on. Yeah, this one. Yes, that's the only green lightsaber, so that's gotta be his. Zalbar was HK was using Zalbar's bowcaster. Alright.
I still got it.
That one Mandalorian's just standing there. Alright, we actually leveled up, which is awesome. Mandalorian assault rifle. We shall have to compare that. Ooh, a Mandalorian datapad. Another Mandalorian datapad.
Sure.
Alright, let's level up first. Looking at our stats, it looks like if we get one more Constitution point, we'll be up to 18 Constitution. So that's probably... Oh, wait. We don't even get to increase our attributes this level up anyway, so never mind. But Persuasion and Treat Injury are always nice. Feats. Alright, we've got Master Flurry. That's really the only combat skill I'm worried about. We can get Implant level 2 if we want. Or we can get Weapon Focused Lightsaber, which we should probably get. Or we can get Master Toughness, which gives us a ton more health. Well, it's going to give us +1 Vitality point per level up. Do we want one more health? What's this? Master Jedi Defense. Oh, heck yeah. +6 bonus to all blaster bolt deflection. I don't know. It's a tough call. I kind of like... Oh, yeah, we need this. We're going to get this. +1 attack bonus with lightsabers because then we can get weapon specialization, which gives +2 damage bonus with lightsabers. Yeah. Powers. Again, powers not something we're focusing on, but I think we're going to have to go with Disable Droid. Because it's either Disable Droid or Stun, because I'm not getting dark side powers on this character. I really don't use Throw Lightsaber. I don't know what the point is when you can leap to your target. So, Disable Droid. That way we can get Destroy Droid later. Or next. Accept. Cool. What level are we, by the way? I don't even know. We're level 14, so we have 6 more level ups. Which is cool. Let's read these data pads that we looted. Let's see, we'll go through Mandalorian data pad 1. This request is in the Mandalorian language. A stump disabled the stabilizers on my swoop. I request parts before the other systems fail. If the generator goes, my blending field will stop working and I'll be visible to our prey. This is a personal log in the Mandalorian language. The hunt is no challenge. How will attacking unarmed creatures train us to use these Jedi toys? You want new warriors to learn? Watching a comrade lop his own arm off fighting a real opponent would teach more than these pointless battles. I obey, Mandalore, but with protest. The blending field generators on the swoops grant near-perfect camouflage. Why only attack unarmed opponents? Interesting. And let's compare this Mandalorian rifle to Zalbar's bowcaster for HK. So right now he's doing 2 to 11. Wow, critical threat is 17 to 20, which is really good. Attack modifier +1. Mandalorian Ripper. It's only 3 to 6. Oh, that's one-handed though. Disruptor rifle. No. Mandalorian assault rifle 3 to 10. Oh, see, it has a 25% stun chance and +2 accuracy. Let's give that a try for now. It's not upgradable, which kind of sucks.
What?
But 25% stun chance is nice. I don't need to throw a lightsaber, I just throw my whole self at him.
Yes?
Yes?
So we found some Mandalorian swoops. Still warm to the touch. See, I'm not sure. Are we supposed to be unarmed here too? Hold on. Let's try.
What?
No, maybe we're supposed to go back to the Wookiee first. Uh-oh, I see bodies. Oh, hey, check it out. There's another hunting party. Well, now. You thought we were unarmed. Mwahaha.
Now you'll get it.
Oh, HK, why you die? Oh, wow, it's just me. Good thing I'm a beast. Wow. Swoop-like signal device. I don't think I've ever actually done this. I think I might have always just assumed that there was only one hunting party?
Sure.
Let's take our weapons off again, just in case. And we got data pads to read, didn't we? Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, I see, they're exactly the same. This device attaches to a swoop bike, transmitting any field data that has been collected on it to the commander. Ooh. Droid head? Oh, right. So I bet you we can put our weapons... No, screw it. It doesn't take anything to put our weapons on, so we'll keep them off for now. This is a dead end. Is there anything in here? No. Alright, so let's go back to the swoop bikes. And put that transmitter on there, because I bet you that'll summon the leader. Here we go. The swoop bike shows signs of recent use. As it is missing its signal device, one of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data, replace the signal device, and activate it. Yep. Hello. Hello, sir.
You interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world can do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
And weapon time. I feel like Palpatine from Return of the Jedi, where he like the Jedi come in, like Mace Windu and Kit Fisto and them come into his office and they're like, "You are under arrest, Chancellor." And he's like, "Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?" And the lightsaber like comes out of his sleeve. That's what they're like. Your presence here will not stop us. And we're just like, oh yeah? Guess what? Bzoom!
Yes. Yes.
Sure.
What would the leader have? Mandalorian helmet, armor reinforcement, and Mandalorian battle armor. Oh man. This better be good. Alright, so my current Kalanord's battle armor is defense bonus of 12, max dex of 1, and it gives me resist to cold fire, sonic, critical hits, and mind affecting. I forgot about all that. So this Mandalorian armor better be really good in order for me to wear it. And survey says... Ooh, defense bonus 11 compared to 12. Not as good. Max dex is not as good. 25 resist electrical. That's it. Unfortunately, it's not better. Oh, man, I really wanted to wear it, but it just doesn't make sense for me to wear it. What about the helmet? The helmet's not actually an equipable item? What? Say what? What is the helmet for? This is the helmet of a fierce Mandalorian warrior taken from a group that stalked the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk for wounded or unwary prey. It must be a quest item? I'm gonna go back to that Wookiee and see what he has to say now that we've brutally murdered 9 Mandalorians, including their leader. You return. Have you found them? Did you kill them all? They were animals in armor with no honor among them. The Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. Yes, I see the trophy helmet from the one that gave orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I'm glad. The taint of them, their cowardice. The forest will consume it all. I hope this gives my hunting brethren peace. I hope it does. Goodbye. Wait, you have helped in avenging my fellows. I must acknowledge that, even though you are an outsider and are not to be truly trusted. You have acted as a fellow Wookiee would have. Here, take this. It is the symbol of my hunting clan. You served them, so you deserve it. When you look at it, remember that we reward respect, even from outsiders. What did I get? What could it be? Oh, an Achani Vibroblade. Bleh. +2 cold damage. +2 attack modifier. I mean, that would be cool if I used somebody, or if I had somebody who actually used Vibroblades.
Ready?
Yes?
But it's like, every melee character in the game use, well, I guess except Zalbar. That's what it would really be for if I was using Zalbar. Because he's the only melee character that I have that doesn't use a Freyyr, who are you? More of you, Zarka Kinraths! Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
It's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only the outsiders not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
No, I'm a tank. I got this. Whoa, what the hell?
Ready?
Yes?
Can't I, like, taunt him? No, but I could just lift him in the air. I am beaten. Take my head, Zarka Filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freyyr of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you. Just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. Haha. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Chundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name is Mobius. I come to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows me because of a life debt. Yes, okay. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, I would have been exposed as a slaver. Or, yes, Zalbar would not have been exiled. I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy as tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Okay. Yeah, go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with the Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. Oh no! I clicked something. I A year later, by then, Chundar has spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freyyr?
Yes, I think I do. I'm sorry about attacking. It's been so long. Okay. Alright. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, Mobius. You'll either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they have been lied to. How everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There's a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old Wook and feared the taint of invaders. What is it with Wookiees and taints? He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders will have held it. Where might I find it? That is the problem. It is the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in a ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothrar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Okay, so we have to go kill this creature and get the beast back. Or get the blade back. Okay, we have to go south of here. Yes, okay.
Ready!
I'm sorry, I don't want to read all that. It's late here, people are sleeping, and the last thing they need me is reading Wookiee dialect all night long. But, in a nutshell, I think we got the idea of what's going on. We need to find this sword.
Ready!
What?
Is it dead end?
What?
Viper Kinrath body. I didn't know we could actually loot these guys. Oh, right, okay. I really only need one of these. But where do I go? Do I go this way? I think this is the way. Yeah, this looks right. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously, this was once a place of great ritual importance. Alright. I want to see, is there anything we can loot first? No. Alright, well, we need to hang a Kinrath body from the vine. this a Terentatek? A ritual beast. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. This is one of those, never mind, I'll explain at the end.
Deadly toxins.
Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it's lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse. It must be the one that Freyyr spoke of, the lost portion of Baka's sword, a powerful symbol of his people. Hooray! So that creature was actually... I don't know how you pronounce it. It's either Terentatek or Terentatek or something like that, but it's basically... If you remember back when we were leaving the planet Dantooine, there was a Twi'lek that stopped us on our way off the planet that was like, oh, by the way, there are these beasts that are like pure dark side, and they feed on the Force. That's basically what that was. So, you can see they're pretty tough, but that's what's awesome about being a Jedi Guardian, is you can pretty much handle almost anything this game throws at you. It would be really interesting. I would like to almost play through this game again and never use any party members to see if I could essentially solo the entire game. That would be amazing. It would be really hard, but it would also be really awesome, because if there's any class that could do it, it's definitely the soldier to guardian combo that I'm doing in this playthrough, because you're just so hard to kill. You have so much armor and so much health compared to everyone else. I greet you again, Mobius. I am humble, hoping you have found the blade of Baka's sword. Imagine Chieftain Freyyr, humble. Please tell me you have made progress. Yes, I have it right here. You have? Please let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it, I'm sure. It is. It may not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that I was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have due hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps this is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the paths as soon as you can, Mobius. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. Alright, well, that's great, but we're not done down here just yet. Alright, we're gonna save here because this guy asks us questions. I don't like this guy. Actually, what's he... Ooh! Ow, okay, that was a mine. Force heal for the win. This is just a dead end. Alright.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek. Good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Who placed this terminal here?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Alright, I seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Okay. How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
Okay, and if I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
Okay, that seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Okay, let's go.
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
Okay, just ask me the questions.
Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
Just...
I utilize a retro-adapted
That's great.
holocron
Okay. I don't care.
Answer.
I want to get access to the star map.
Accessing. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Your request requires... There are with that, I will Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
Okay, you may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
Huh. See, I could ask him how he knows Zalbar's name. How do you know about him? He isn't here.
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
Alright. Now, really, the only 2 options you have are I trust Zalbar, I would say nothing, and neither would he. But the correct answer is actually, I'm unsure what Zalbar would say. I would accuse him to be safe.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
Get on with it then.
Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Okay, so you can either evacuate my people from the city, I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack. I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city. Unfortunately, that is the correct answer.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
I do nothing, so I can attack their weak spot later and save more lives. No. I stop the attack. I will appear to be a hero. No. I let the attack happen. See, you have to let the attack happen. That way you could then respond to it and everybody will support you. It's almost like why Palpatine started the Clone Wars. He initiated the start of the war so that he could rise to power because of the war.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Give me access to the star map.
Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. End communication.
Yeah! Dark side points and light side points gained.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Alright. Do I have to do anything with this? No? Okay. That's really it. I guess I'll run back up. This video's pretty much been long enough already, so as close as we are to finishing Kashyyyk, I feel like it's probably best we cut it and save it for next week. Let's see how long it takes us to run back. Okay, can I return to my ship? No. See, that would have been great, but unfortunately. Let's check our quest log. Yeah, okay, so that's the droid head. We have to go back up. You found the corpse of the Wookiee called War in the Shadowlands. So we have to find out something about the blaster bolt. Okay. Strange stowaway. We need to go back to Dantooine. Chieftain need, yes. Okay. It's on Manon. Dead settler. Oh, that. All right. So yeah, that's the quest on. Okay. So now we're done down here. We need to go back to Dantooine. We should probably do that before going to Manon, just to wrap up those side quests. I'm really curious now how difficult it would actually be to play this with no companions. I mean, most of it would be pretty easy. The only problem I have with it is something that you guys will probably see in this playthrough anyway, and that's the fact that the final boss of this game is very difficult as a Jedi Guardian. It's like the only fight in the game that being a Jedi Guardian is actually makes things harder. Which way are we going? Basket up. We go this way. So yeah, the fact that we rely solely on melee combat, actually, shoot, that's a good reason why we should get Force or lightsaber throw. Now that I think about it, lightsaber throw is would come in really handy. In the very final fight. Darn. Alright, let's go back up. You, Mobius, our spies say that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Korro to fight right now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. No, I won't.
Termination required.
Got it.
Powering weapon.
Yes?
Master?
Yes?
Can I loot these guys? No. Having seen Gorworkin operate the basket, you understand it well enough to use it yourself. Raise the basket out of the Shadowlands. You begin your long ascent to the upper bows... well, whatever. Up we go. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here because it's been almost 45 minutes. And that is long enough for a video. So we're back up in the treetops. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And we will finish the planet Kashyyyk next week. One episode to go for this planet. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying the series. Mobius1 here, and I will see you next time.